Whatever, man. Let me just tell you a thing or two from the older times.
Underscore, highlighted even more, procrastinative and creative for the single chore. Is the stress of burning here for a disguise of a volunteer? And did I mention the convenience of a tear? Beside all that, borrows all they get is betraying private home. There's nothing fair. Inside a builder, dreams finding a listing on demos on nobody else can make you stop to stare. And as you grow, we tend to realize about the fauna and flora and things we never visualize. Design is better when you screen the dish is on a screen and it's clever for you to read the guide.
You're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow me. You're gonna follow me. She's gonna follow me. She's gonna follow me. She's gonna follow me.
In realms that used to be so love, born in pride. The night of reciprocal kills after saying goodbye. And stories told by the books have the power to inspire, and they should inspire. The past is gone, how to feel the winds of the bolder time, where we are and where we hide.
Here we go again.
For Silverstone, the piano carry on. So take your seat, enjoy the heat and tell me what was wrong. A happy ending wasn't done. Love your story with no one. In 5 seconds all the memories will be gone. The generation of the fear, hide the feelings in your ear, or it might be kindly as it disappeared. That's the necessity of growth, house of art, the full of thugs. So watch your step and take on back of what he wants. By fooling one by one, even the greatest empire went to meet the sun. But back to that, we may expect to use the gun. Why would they come to me just to regret the fun?
Cry forever.
In realms that used to be so alive. What a great relief this night. The slates remain alive. Gonna live for another day. There's food and a single swine. Old-fashioned life you see, antlers and cutlery. Dirty leaf is the only way to hit the recovery. They know his kind of love is rare. All the time in the world, down there. Finally it's time to reveal the color gold for the reals. Before getting out of bed, she swallows the treatment pill. In the end of it all, she breaches their love deal. And for the coldest nights, she goes for her highest hills. Decisions made out of love were wrong. The mind struggles to play strong. In a life far beyond, they manage to go on. No place in my soul. I won't live without her. Mr. Soldier is dying. No place in my soul. I won't live without her. Mr. Soldier is dying. The LAs are not welcoming her home. Oh no. As a blink of a light, she matches her clothes fine. The monkey dance on that old TV will soon be someone she likes. Through the crack on the wall, age seeks for its own space. The doc will say what is good for you. The medication is no longer working for this case. And all the roses alive are fading. The wooden floor from outside is bending. The reflection, the mirror denies the result. Rolling back to old days won't comfort the curse. No place in my soul. I won't live without her. Mr. Soldier is dying. No, 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 no. Place in my soul. I won't live without her. Mr. Soldier is dying. No.
The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly.
Dancing in the rain, he started to be blamed. He was just an old friend. As the crumbs show up on street, come the crows to take a beat of the sad unfair. Would it judge someone? You think that and you won't forget those eyes. Now it's time to pray for the one who just lied. The cold silence hurts inside. The prison is no good place to die. I have to get out before it's too late. He said I can't pay for another's mistake. And as the walls grew full, his body aged. I once survived longer this cage. Missing the stars in the sky, the sun in my sight. And someday you will find bones by my side. A life of bird, my wings were light, my view unheard. And soon as I began to rise, reborn was I with chains and dark. All the guards were unaware, unpainted walls became his lair. The ball and chain set the pace. Had enough room to The cold silence hurts inside the prison. He managed to leave in time. The old friend was escorted by the enemies. They said, wear this and I'll be. And then the weather called for the heavy rain. Felt the water drops us again. While facing the river, they shot him twice, and no one will ever find bones of his kind, bones of his kind, bones of his kind, bones of his kind.
that I had to go through. I still think about you. Ooh. Even now with repeating, my mind tries to trick me, but I won't fall like I fell for those eyes. It hurts to remember that date from December, that fight without metal, that night here in Shallow. I know it was you, it is always you. Torn apart by someone I loved since stars got transformed, our heads on the grass. What a beautiful night that was, that made me see you out, and will always be the one for me. I'm sorry for the explosions in and out, papers flying all around and moving on. It's not the way we fight. Maybe if I go, I'll make you realize that every single word should be counted twice. It happens to be far from worth it ending. It's not a movie set with easy ending. As it may seem, I go along beyond the road, but by my seat, my little one, oh, I see. In a second of timeless, regardless, the vision will show that once you forget, your mind is your foe. And in silence I wonder, you're in countries yonder, you're in every wonder, you're all that I care. Don't make this appear like chalkboarded fleas, or story with these tears. Listen to me, make me believe, don't make my heart bleed. The sparkle exceeds the faded leaves. And I'm sorry for the explosions in and out, papers flying all around and moving on. It's not the way we fight. Maybe if I go, I'll make you realize that every single word many, but I'm still waiting for my time to be called. Where's the fun I live? I see shy faces, too scared to dead. Am I the only old type? Turn on your abstraction and wear this mess with me. Make my happy face be jealous of what I see. You should live your life like I live mine. Allow yourself to laugh and cry. You should give it a try. It's hard to tell, like to keep it in miles, in miles. The great tone, light gone in my soul, will wipe the tears from both sides. Engraved in thick and stone, you can find. Here lies someone who knows how to survive. Or just the lovers that go away farther high. It's up to you to decide. Yeah. You should live your life like I live mine. Allow yourself to laugh and cry. You should give it a try. But I'm sure they'll never know enough the meanings of this song. 4 days you have to come and find me. And life around it's not divine. Better to stay in the weekly light. Such as the way you have to come and find me. If you know me, you're not alone. We won't meet again so long. But only we have the guts to come and find me. So be the lyrical man, there's truth. For acceptance shall save our souls. I'll be waiting for you to come and find me. You should live your life. You should cut. The seasons and cycles are there, reminding us there is no end regarding us. The nature stands how it always did, showing perfect balance of life. How have you been tonight? Do you mind talking to me? The tears you drop will heal the grass beneath your feet. Don't ignore the pain and learn from it, 'cause soon you'll be ready for the new beginning.
You know, perhaps something that is always in my mind is the fear of time, the fear to fail, but most of all is the fear of not having enough time to fail and then move and get better. And sometimes I even feel my mother as well.
Some nights the low light stills won't full grown people cry, and you don't have to ask, just a broken seashell by the ocean. Great days that life gave are not seen as your portrait, 'cause everybody's still looking for a certain kind of devotion. You don't rush to dawn. You don't talk at all. You don't rush to dawn. You don't talk at all. You don't talk at all. You don't talk at all. La da da, la da 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 da. Do you mind talking to me?
Many years ago, a guy from the other side of the world said something about us having two lives and how we end up having only one. I wonder if he had a great time living after he discovered that, or if he just suffered thinking about all the time he just wasted. I keep thinking about this.
Some nights the low light stills won't full grown people cry, and you don't have to ask, just a broken seashell by the ocean. Great days that life gave are not seen as your portrait, 'cause everybody's still looking for a certain kind of devotion. You don't rush to dawn. You don't talk at all. You don't rush to dawn. You don't talk at all.
Well, to be honest with you, I usually say a lot of bullshit. But don't spend your time in silence. Go outside, let the others know you're alive. Believe this one is a special bullshit.
told me I was wrong. And you know all the mess I've made of this body these days. And only you can save my soul from falling into this disgrace. Walking up a hill with no what I just feel like I'm dressing like a clown. You crying out loud, I do those things for you. Getting involved in something way bigger than myself can handle. I only can do those things with you, and only. I am my biggest enemy. And though I'm weak to compete, no runner's close to the finish line. And we keep running, running, running without our souls. True machinery was scared to be something more. Ah, yeah. Walking up a hill with no water to spill. I've been dressing like a clown, we've been crying out loud. I do those things for you. Getting involved in something way bigger than myself can handle. I only can do those things with you, and only. If I had understood before, if I knew you were at the door, wish I could see you in another form. Walking up a hill with no water to spill. I'll be dressing like a clown if you cry out loud. I do those things for you. together we can do some more out of this. To her dismay, he laughed to pierce the flesh that needed aid. The sunset has no colors. Between the space of visualist collisions remain the honest reasons based on a story told by a mysterious shadow figure, ready to manipulate the outcomes. Born and raised in a neighborhood that tends to suppress the most beautiful mess, turning them into a scripted act. The past has left agony that runs with lungs, exchanging air to feed the traumas in her head. Oh, he's not coming home this time. My dear, you raised and will raise to fight the mother's tears that fears the mind. Use them as strength, fiancé, for the loyalty will fight. Mind the hands that don't grasp the light. To this day, you're still a fright. The mystery dead, the pleaded heart. The pleaded heart. A quiet place for all the puppeteers whose tears for anomalies. Investigate the brain which contains the domain of insanity. She's cutting all strings attached. Please don't come back. Her intimate sight is no longer healing. Today the sun will not set. It's time to end the infinite cycle of misbelieving. Your life I'm about to defend. Oh, there ain't home to go this time. What once was love is now rage to fight. The mother's fears became fire. Pull the trigger while you say, for the loyalty will fight. Mind the hands that don't grasp the light. To this day, you're still a fright. The mystery there, the pleaded heart. And for the loyalty will fight. Mind the hands that don't grasp the light. To this day, you're still As time passed by, I existed. Once I saw your face, no resistance, no. From that day on, I knew I would love you and share my life with until that last day. It is not fair to anyone to know someone that will go. No one can live with all this pain. No angel can stay. And then death came, cold and awful. It took away the man I was meant to be. Last night I dreamed about that dream we had together, and I begged for every god I knew for it to be true. I didn't wanna wake up. It is not fair to anyone to know someone lying there. Soon you'll be me, playing dead. All the mysteries of that land will appear for those who care. Inside of that foggy night, I was waiting for the sunlight, eating all the island. No desire runs away from me. Anything that's possible to get, I'll be there. Be with me if you're there. In the end, soon you'll be me, lying there. Soon you'll be me, playing dead. All the mysteries of that land will only appear for those who care. Inside the woods we feel alive with emotions, the search for pride. Don't need to be or to become that someone parents would like. If I could choose to be myself, I'll turn myself into someone else. In the end, and they seem to be lost in their own time. Looking for the season now supplies. And turning a blind eye toward resides. Transient living beings in an endless strife. They say inside a cave of the woods we're gonna try the whispered tales from here. Were no lies, they hold the pursuit sacred silence of mine. A mission that can't be declined. Those are the lessons that built this road. Build this road. Reliving the memories we won't fail. Home. I'm coming. Trying to reach the moon to see the night sky at noon.